Hi guys, and welcome to day 17 of the Food Styling Challenge. Today we are talking all about how to get perfect grill marks on your meat. So let's jump in with all the tips and tricks. Tip number 1 is use a grill pan. A grill pan is an amazing way to get grill marks on your meat. This is one of the easiest ways to do it, and it's very consistent because it's giving you accurate lines. Now, what it doesn't always do is give you a dark enough line, so we'll get into that a little bit more in depth. But the things to know about working with a grill pan is you want to pat whatever the meat product is that you're using completely dry, and then you want to lightly coat the grill pan with oil. I like to use just Pam spray. You can brush it with oil if you'd like, but I like the spray just because it's easy and fast. And then you're going to put that meat onto the grill pan and let it sit until it completely gets the grill marks that you want on there. It's very important not to move it while it's in this process or you'll mess up the mark. With thicker cuts of meat like chicken or steak, you can flip the meat over and put grill marks on the other side. If you have a thinner cut of meat like a piece of fish or something like that, you may find that it's just too thin to cook on the other side, and in that case you just want to make sure that it looks cooked on the other side. Don't necessarily cook it over there. Now there's a couple different ways that you can achieve that. The first way is to just add a few tablespoons of water into the pan and toss a lid on it and let it get a little bit cooked on the very top of it there. The other way that you can do it is either use like a handheld steamer and steam it a little bit, or if the food works with it, then you can use like a hand torch. It just depends on what exact protein that you're working with. Tip number 2 is use kebabs. So kebabs, metal kebabs, are really great for putting grill marks on things. They can get very, very hot and they're very easy to manipulate. Now, you have a couple options for working with this. You can use a torch and just torch them until they get very, very hot, or you can use a gas stove and again just put them into the flame until they're very, very hot and then put them onto the meat. The nice thing about these is that they usually have a thick side and then they have a skinnier side, so you have a little bit more control over the grill marks that you put on there. Now, the important thing to know about these is that they're not a grill, and so they're not spaced perfectly even. So make sure as you're doing it that you're either measuring or very carefully eyeballing where you're putting those grill marks so that you don't end up with a big huge gap and then a little teeny gap. It looks really weird when you do that. Tip number 3 is use a charcoal starter. These are for lighting charcoal, but they also get very, very hot and you can use them to put grill marks on your food. This does give a much bigger grill mark, so it only works for certain foods. I have seen some food stylists who will hammer these out to make them a little bit flatter to where they can use them for finer things, but I haven't done that and I'm pretty sure that probably voids the warranty, so you didn't hear it from me. The last thing to know about working with meat is that you do want to keep it fresh and looking really nice. So if you're working with meat and it takes a while for you to get your set ready, make sure that you give it a nice dusting of oil over the top of it or submerge it in oil while you wait. This will help keep your meat looking really nice and juicy instead of it looking really dry and not very appetizing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know. Let me know if there's other videos that you'd like to see included in the challenge. And of course, make sure you subscribe. Follow our Facebook page and click the messenger link below to make sure that you get instant updates when we go live with new trainings and get yourself a really cool freebie. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye!